What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about the 5 extreme common mistakes that people make when trying to lose fat. And today we're focusing only on nutrition. And I just want to premise, anyone trying to improve their health and body composition deserves some credit, because it's not an easy route considering how much misdirection and misinformation is being thrown at you every single day on fitness social media. So I've personally made every one of these mistakes, so I feel you. Let's get right into it. The first mistake is going too hard, too fast, making drastic changes overnight to your diet. So I'm almost certain you've made a New Year's resolution in the past trying to lose a shit ton of weight, feeling super high on that new year, new me motivation, going to the gym 6 times a week, removing all these foods from your diet, walking 15,000 steps, going to the gym 6 days a week, eating super clean and drinking 2 gallons of water. How long did that last and how did you feel? And the fastest way to not get results is doing a protocol with a high chance of quitting. So stop trying to lose 20 pounds in 4 weeks, do it at a moderate pace so that you don't waste away muscle, so you have adequate energy, so your lifts don't suffer, and so you're not totally miserable. And at the Breakthrough Body, we recommend trying to lose 0.5 to 1% of your total body weight per week, depending on how much weight you need to lose. Mistake number 2 is focusing too much on the micros and not the macros. And when I say micros, I'm not referring to micronutrients, I'm referring to all the small little distractions that are not moving the needle, because what moves the needle the most is nailing down the basics, which is the macros. A perfect example of a micro is drinking apple cider vinegar in the morning for fat loss. I've yet to see research on that, by the way. But what about the majority of your diet? Are you consistently in a calorie deficit, or are you spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on special herbs that are promising you fat loss? Another micro is meal timing. So there's a myth out there that eating 6+ meals a day is supposed to boost your metabolism. That myth needs to be buried 6 feet under the ground right now. So I think it's necessary to remind you, whether it's 2 meals or 6 meals, what matters the most is your total calorie intake, and you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose fat. So find a meal schedule that fits for you so you can stay most consistent with it, that can help you control your calorie intake. So what are the macros then? The basics: it's eating predominantly whole foods, it's eating enough protein, it's drinking enough water, it's taking enough steps throughout the day, increasing your activity, it's resistance training 2 to 4 times per week, it's getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Those are the macros, those are the foundational elements that you need to nail down before focusing too much on the micros. Mistake number 3, and I'm guilty of this, is labeling foods as good or bad. My friends, food is food, some more nutritious, some less nutritious, some as entertainment, some as fuel, some align with your goals, some not align with your goals. Once you reframe your perception of food and break down the rigid food rules around them, you'll slowly find that you start feeling more empowered about your food choices instead of feeling guilt or shame all the time. So please ignore mainstream media when they try to classify foods with blanket statements like red meat and eggs will cause heart disease, sugar is gonna kill you, fruits are gonna make you fat, and gluten is the devil. There's so much gray area when it comes to nutrition, so it's actually mind-boggling to see all these black and white statements being thrown around. But hey, I got caught up in it too. I believed carbs are the devil, ketosis is the only way to burn fat. Mistake number 4 is refusing to learning how to track your food for a period of time. So if you're serious about losing fat or building muscle, you need to be serious about understanding the cost of food to your body. How much energy does this slice of cake cost to my body? How does it make me feel? How can I make a better choice to help me manage my hunger better? Tracking food is a great tool to help you make better choices no matter what situation you're in. And the more data you have on your fitness journey, the more you can manipulate your results. So if you're only relying on portioning without understanding calories and you're trying to intuitively eat, what if your body's intuitively telling you to eat an entire pizza? What if you knew how many calories one slice of pizza was so you can make a more sensible decision of how many slices to eat? Wouldn't you get the results and the body you want a little faster? And you don't have to track for the rest of your life, just track for a period of time so that you, again, understand the cost of food to your body and just understand enough so you can manipulate your food choices to get your desired results. And if it's too annoying or too hard to track, I have one question for you. Do you want it to be easy or do you want it to be great? And mistake number 5, which is my favorite, is relying on nutritional documentaries as your legitimate source of information. If it's on Netflix, it's a movie. I'll say it again. If it's on Netflix, it's a movie. You're getting your scientific nutritional information from a movie. A movie that's been funded to steer a certain narrative that's gonna make those lobbyists a lot more money. You remember the movie The Game Changers? That was the biggest shapeshifter when it came to changing people's dietary behaviors. And man, the amount of messages that came through my DMs when that documentary came out, I will bet my life saving that 99% of those people that tried veganism because of that movie stopped. So obviously there are so many more mistakes in nutrition, but hopefully these guidelines steer you in the right direction so you can get the best body you want. So if you want to avoid all these mistakes, if you want all the guesswork moves so you can lose fat, build muscle, regain your energy. There's a call link in the description to book a free call with me. We can discuss whether or not we'd be a good fit for each other. Thanks for following, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.